Hey all, welcome to the Institute and this week's acquisition report. Here at the CIOPCC, we added a whopping 11 new items this week. Now that might sound like a lot at first, but let's keep in mind these are a lot of very basic things. There's a couple of them that are quite small. Only a couple of them are really high end, but they're all cool. Starting with this $1 Matchbox vehicle, the Indiana Jones Ducati. This one goes in nicely with the other ones, but it also means I have to go pick up that silly German car now that I had missed out on last year or so. Make a trip over to eBay and spend a couple bucks getting that one so I can be complete, because you know I have to be complete. So that's number one. Number two is kind of an interesting one I've been waiting for. Another Batman black and white statue. Yeah, I know you thought they quit this, but they haven't. There's still another one, at least one more, that's out on pre-order at this point, which I've made some room for. But this one is a gorgeous statue, really beautiful design, and it has an interesting clue to the future of the line, because for those of you who have been collecting this line in all its glory over the last dozen years, you know that a lot of these statues were edition sizes of 3,000, 5,000. But this one is down to 790. Much lower edition size, so I don't know if that's going to be an indication of how many more releases we actually get. That's number two. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are the latest Batman 66 line. Which Clock King is probably the one that everybody wants the most. He's also the one you saw I had the variant of last week. This week I got the regular version, as well as his comrades in the series, Wonder Woman, standing over there with Superman, the red-suited Joker, the red-suited Batman, got him there with his shield, and the Batgirl, with slightly color variation over the one to the right. So there we go. That's a whopping, 7 so far. Now, number 8 is one I picked up and had for quite a while. I've been holding on to it, thinking about taking it back. But I finally decided that I could come up with a way that he was unique enough to put him on the shelf. That's the new NECA Ultimate Gorilla from Planet of the Apes. He's the one there to the left of the red jumpsuit gorilla. He's different enough because they used the head sculpts from these two. These two are from a 2-pack they did back in the day. This head sculpt is the same as this head sculpt up here, but as you can see, it's a darker skin tone, so it makes it unique. I also was able to outfit him in a slightly unique way. He's got the backpack like those two on, but he also has the gun from one of these guys that he's holding on to. So there you go. He's unique enough that I decided to keep him in the collection. And to waffle around on that one for a while. So that's number 8. Let's go down around here and look at number 9. We got some horror this week. And number 9 is just a fill-in, not some big, exciting figure. But I did pick up, because I'm a huge Nas Ratu fan, I picked up the black and white version of the Toony Terrors. I figured if I didn't, a year from now, I'd be kicking myself. So, since he was easy to find and cheap, I grabbed him and put him up here with these other ones. I have quite a few Nosferatus. I've got to do a top 10 Nosferatu action figure list one of these days. But I'm also looking for the other Ultimate there that's in black and white. He has some other clothing options, I believe, included with him. And so I could give him a slightly different look on the shelf. So he'd be worth picking up too, but haven't stumbled across him yet. So there's number 9. Number 10 is also a horror figure. And he's my surprise of the week. Pumpkinhead. This is a great figure. He's in 1/12 scale. He's by Syndicate Collectibles. They did a really great job. Nice paint job. A little better than the one we got with Soda. Quarter scale. He's back way over there in the corner. But this one is my surprise of the week. I'm really glad I ordered him. I hadn't even planned on it. I just happened to do it as a impulse buy, and I'm really glad I did. So there's number 10. Number 11 is the big item for the week. It's the high-end collectible that has reached us. Jean-Luc Picard in his Darmok outfit. This is actually the standard edition, which came with both the duty uniform and the Darmok more casual attire. I did a review of this guy over on my website if you want all the deets. But suffice to say, he's the best Picard X06 has done. He blows away the QMX version, which is here in front. Great figure. Really, really glad I added him to the collection. Can't wait for the next X06 release. So there you go. There's my 11 new things this week. Hopefully you're having a great collecting week. On Monday, I'm going to start doing some top 10 end-of-year lists. I think on Mezco's 112 Collective will be the top 10 list for Monday. And I'm going to do a whole bunch of them. So that might take up quite a few of the Mondays and Wednesdays for the next 6 weeks. And until then, make sure you subscribe. And I hope you have a terrific collecting weekend.